If you truly love me, you will do this. I sacrificed everything for you, and this is how you treat me? Fine, go, but don't blame me if something happens. These are not just words, they are emotional weapons. Hi, this is SrujanaReddy, counseling psychologist. Welcome to the world of emotional blackmail, that where manipulation wears the mask of love, where control hides behind the word care, and where guilt becomes the strongest chain that ties you down. What is this emotional blackmail? Emotional blackmail is a psychological manipulation, that tactic where one person controls another by using fear, guilt, and obligation. It is not always visible. It is not about shouting or abuse. It is about emotional pressure that makes you believe you owe them something. Example: a parent says, "After all I have done for you, you cannot even call me once." A partner says, "If you leave me, I'll end my life." A friend says, "I always stand for you, and now you are abandoning me." They make you questioning your own worth, right? And that's where the trap begins. What is this? The psychology behind emotional blackmail. Once, psychologist Susan Forward introduced the term emotional blackmail in her book. She describes a pattern known as FOG, that is, fear, obligation, and guilt. Let's break it down. Fear. What if they leave me? What if they get angry? So you surrender your boundaries. Obligation. They have done so much for me. I owe them. So you suppress your needs. Guilt. Maybe I am the selfish one. So you continue the cycle. Emotional blackmailers understand your emotional weakness or weak points, and they exploit them. They don't force you physically, they make you choose against yourself. How emotional blackmail works? Let's see the pattern it follows. First one, demand. They want something from you, either attention, control, obedience. Number two, resistance. You say no or try to assert yourself. Number three, pressure. They start guilt tripping, crying, or playing victim. Threat. If you don't do this, I'll, leave, get sick, hurt myself, etc. And compliance. You're giving just to end the drama. Reinforcement. They get what they want and the cycle repeats. Over a time, you lose your voice. You start walking on eggshells. You confuse peace with submission. We'll see one real life example. Imagine a daughter trying to move abroad for her career. Her mother says, "You want to leave me alone after everything I did for you? I'll probably die if you go." The daughter feels torn, not because she doesn't love her mother, but because she's made to feel responsible for her mother's emotions. This is emotional blackmail. It's not a love. Because love lets you grow. Blackmail makes you feel guilty for wanting to. And here, what are the signs you're being emotionally blackmailed? See, you feel constant guilt for saying no. You suppress your needs to avoid conflict. You fear losing them if you disagree. You justify their manipulation in the name of love. You feel emotionally exhausted after every interaction. If this sounds familiar, you're right. You're not overreacting. You are being controlled by somebody else. How to break free these things? Breaking free is not about fighting them. It is about understanding your boundaries. First one, recognize the pattern. Awareness is the first freedom. Number two, don't defend or explain too much. It feeds their manipulation. Say no calmly and consistently. That is very important. Your no doesn't need to be cruel. Just needs to be firm. Detach emotionally. Their guilt is not your responsibility, right? Seek therapy or support. Healing manipulation trauma always takes time. You know that. Friends, always remember love without respect is just control, and guilt based relationships are not love stories. They are prisons with beautiful walls. Always remember don't let anyone write your story through guilt. You don't own their peace to anyone's manipulation. Emotional blackmail ends the day you stop responding to it. If you relate to this video, please like it. If you think it is useful for somebody, please share it and subscribe the channel. Thank you. Namaskaram.